What's up, Facebook peeps? I know that was all last minute and random and all, but I am making something and I wanted to share because I just wanted to share. So, we have a new kitchen light that we got a little while back, and my daughter kept saying, "Mom, it's so bright, it's so bright." And you know what? She is very right. It is apparently very bright because I look incredibly pasty, and I promise you I'm nowhere near as pasty. Anyway, just a really quick live. Well, I don't know how quick it's going to be. Very random live. I got a fall moment, even though it was literally summer here in Maryland today, to make some kind of a sort of pseudo pumpkin cheesecake. Don't ask, okay? It just happened. I'm ADHD. It is what it is, right? So I will jump right into it. I don't know if anybody's watching. If you are, say hi. If not, that's cool. On the replay, feel free to say hi or make your comments or share or whatever. Anyway, started out with the vanilla wafers. I know you guys have seen these before. I've actually had them. I've actually used them before when I did the strawberry heaven a while back. Anyway, so put those in a food processor with melted, and this is my newest favorite, Country Crock, the plant-based olive oil, margarine, butter replacement, whatever you want to call it. Melted some of that, a little bit of sugar. No, there are no measurements. I have no clue, except one whole box of these. That's all I can tell you. Here's the hubby coming in, listening to me be crazy and psychotic, and he's used to it, so it works. He loves my crazy, don't you, baby?
I do.
Anyway, so yeah, what I did was I put a bunch of cupcake. Oh my God, what are they called? The little things you put the cupcakes in. I don't know. Anyway, put them in, sprayed them down with a little bit of baking pam, just so they won't stick, and then I crumbled up the cookies in a food processor, dumped in enough margarine to make it so that they would pack down, and I'll show you one that I just did. So there we are. It's a little packed down in the bottom of the cupcake tin. Just smushing it down, mix a little bit of sugar into it just to make them a little bit sweeter because these cookies are pretty plain. Anyway, pushing them down, get them nice and solid like you would like a normal cheesecake if you did like a graham cracker crust. I'm not a big fan of the replacement graham crackers. I do use them, but I like using the vanilla wafers better. I don't know why, I just do. I like the consistency better, I think. Anyway, alright, so that is all done. And I think, and there is no recipe. I have no idea where I got this idea from. Literally just came off the top of my head. So we are going to go over, and I don't know where I can put you guys so you can actually see what I'm doing. Let's see if I can make something work. I don't know. How about here? Because I have to switch counters in my so spacious kitchen. So I got my mixer set up, KitchenAid, because I'm all about the cheating because I don't have time to be hand doing anything. So I'm literally going to dump into the KitchenAid. You guys, if you remember the strawberry heaven dessert I made, you know that I prefer the Daya sour cream or cream cheese when you're making anything non-dairy. Hey Annette, what's up? Anyway, prefer that. I just like the texture better, and I like the flavor a little better when you're baking. It's a little sweeter than like Tutti, or I don't like Kite Hill at all. I do not like the texture of the Kite Hill at all, but we're throwing that all over the kitchen. I should have let that probably soften up a little bit, but you know, just again, spur of the moment. Literally was sitting on the sofa 2 minutes ago, and I decided this is what I was doing tonight. So I am going to attempt to whip this up a little bit. It's going to get loud, so sorry about that. Okay, so that worked really well. It wasn't quite room temperature, but it was soft enough that it's nice and creamy. So. I'm going to say that I am not using any pumpkin in this recipe at all. Which is, again, another hack around. I don't know. I just, I could, but I'm just not going to. Welcome to Darlene's Kitchen of Randomness. on a Saturday night. Because who else does these things on a Saturday night, right? This is what happens when you get old. People don't get old. So, we got... I live for this time of year. I'm not your typical pumpkin spice girl. I don't go buy pumpkin spice coffee, blah, blah, blah. But I do like pumpkin jello. I don't know why. Jello pudding. I love it. It's so yummy. And I like for Thanksgiving, I make everybody else traditional pumpkin pie. And of course, I have to make apple too. But I make myself the triple layer pumpkin pie. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's been out for a really long time now, but I do it all with, of course, non-dairy stuff, which is sort of kind of like this recipe. Actually, it's a little more than this, but it's sort of along that line. So I just dumped in a whole pack of the Jell-O, small packs of the Jell-O, and the whole 8 ounces of the cream cheese, and we're going to see if we can get this to do anything. So that did work, actually, which I'm shocking myself right now, so yay me. Then the other thing that I bought that I actually had in the house, because I'm trying to keep it in the house, is Silk does a heavy whipping cream that actually really does work just like regular milk-based whipping cream, so super love that. Anyway, this whole recipe is gluten-free, dairy-free, and Fodmap friendly. If you know anything about Fodmap, you'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm going to add some of this to it and see how this goes, because it's just a little thicker than I wanted it to be. I don't know. So what are you guys doing on a Saturday night? And if you're here watching me, why are you doing that on a Saturday night? I am an old woman with no life, so this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. But why would anybody else want to watch it? I don't know. But I figured, why not? You guys seem to get a kick out of the videos. I get lots of comments on it, so I figured, why not? Since I'm got nothing better to do, we will work together on a Saturday night doing nothing. This is actually working way better than I thought it would. So, cross your fingers, people. Cross your fingers. Alright, so that was that entire container. It is 16 ounces of the soy heavy whipping cream. I don't know where all you can get it, but I get mine at Giant. It's the only place I know that carries it specifically. I think Whole Foods has it, and maybe Wegmans. Alright, this is turning out really nice, actually. We're going to keep whipping this up just because of the pudding. Just want to make sure it's all mixed together. Sorry, I'm boring you through this moment of mixing. I think that is it. The heavy whipping cream definitely helped to thin it out and fluff it up, which is exactly what you're looking for if you've ever done a cheesecake, which I used to do many years ago before I couldn't have it anymore. So this turned out good. At least I hope it did. It looks pretty. How's that? Isn't that just half the battle when you're baking? I'll bring you guys back over to the other side of the kitchen with me. Sorry for the movement. Hope I'm not making anybody nauseous. So All right, so we are going to spoon. I don't know if you want to see it, but that's what it turned out like. It's like, it literally looks just like cream or cheesecake filling. I'm not doing the words well tonight. Nice spatula. Okay, and I'm just going to spoon some of this into little cupcakes, and we shall see. I will share with you guys tomorrow night how it actually turned out, because we'll have to, of course, let it set up overnight. Which kind of stinks, because I really want it tonight, but, you know, it is what it is, right? You have to be satisfied with what you get. So that was, again, an incredibly random recipe. I did not follow anything. There was absolutely no rhyme or reason for this other than I wanted it. And I wanted to try it and see if it would work out. So it looks really pretty. Like I said, it's definitely like a really, almost like a mousse consistency, which I attribute to the whipping cream. But it turned out really good. So I will finish this up, get it in the fridge for overnight, and I will either jump on live tomorrow, or at least, in the very least, post a picture of how they turned out. Thanks for tuning in on your Saturday night. I appreciate you spending your time hanging out with me, being completely random and totally, I don't know, that was a very fast recipe, wasn't it? Thanks for joining. I hope everybody has a good rest of their Saturday night. If you're doing something, have a great time. Be safe out there, because people are crazy. And if you're hanging out at the house, man, enjoy. Because life is short, and it's so nice to just rest every once in a while, isn't it? To just stop and do nothing. Which clearly I'm not capable of doing, because I was doing that very thing and then just had to do this. Anyway, alright, well, have a nice night, guys. I won't let you hang on here and watch me fill these little trays, but cross your fingers. Let's hope it turns out alright, and I will update everybody tomorrow on how they taste. Have a good night. Bye.